plane, which should have arrived long ago, was now circling over a virgin forest for a long time.
Sometimes the pilot chooses an alternative route to avoid weather conditions.
The flight attendant's gentle explanation temporarily comforted the woman. Little did she know that in the cockpit at that moment, the captain was anxiously calling for help.
This is Aero and Lux, flight Charlie Bravo Zulu 517. Mayday, 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 low fuel. Does anyone read me?
After taking all rescue measures, the captain didn't get any response. With the plane about to crash, the captain reluctantly picked up his phone to leave a last message for his family. At this time, passengers in the cabin also noticed something was wrong. With the sudden stop of the propellers, the plane rushed toward the virgin forest. In an instant, screams filled the entire cabin. Fortunately, after a violent glide, the plane came to a halt intact on an open space. All passengers in the cabin survived, but the flight attendant who had spoken earlier had an accident. One woman tried to save her but was stopped.
That's a cervical fracture.
Two men worked together to open the cockpit. They found a tree branch stuck in the captain's chest, but fortunately he was still alive. At this moment, the damaged wing outside suddenly started to burn. People in the cabin quickly smelled a strong smell of smoke. To avoid being burned alive, a man quickly kicked open the plane door, but he didn't rush to escape. Instead, went straight to where the luggage was stored. At this time, a woman put out the fire with a fire extinguisher. After seeing the man holding a suitcase, she couldn't figure out what was so important inside. That made the man risk his life for it, but the man didn't offer any explanation. After the crisis was over, the others in the cabin slowly crawled out, but no one expected that the real danger was just beginning. Although the captain was still breathing, his condition was still very dangerous, and there was no cell phone signal in this area. It seemed they had to save themselves before rescue arrived. A newlywed couple was a bit emotional. They comforted each other. The husband promised to take good care of his wife, which eased the woman's anxious heart a little. But strangely enough, something seemed to be watching them from nearby. A woman named Sonia was searching for supplies in the cabin, while another woman named Lisa followed closely behind. Obviously, they didn't quite trust each other, but fortunately neither had bad intentions. Hearing Sonia still caring about her own husband made Lisa gradually let down her guard against her. On the other side, the seriously injured captain finally woke up. Gritting his teeth against the severe pain, he told everyone it wasn't his fault. He had called for help before the accident, but he wasn't sure if anyone had heard. Zach wanted to ask if there was an emergency locator transmitter on the plane, but the captain was gradually unable to speak. So Zach asked a man named Kevin, saying that since he was a doctor he could help the captain. Kevin was surprised how he knew he was a doctor, and Zach said that after seeing the flight attendant's condition, Kevin immediately used the medical term for a cervical fracture, which made him conclude Kevin was a doctor. Realizing he'd been figured out, Kevin shared his opinion. He thought although the captain's sternum was pierced,